Hello guys, good day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain your boy you see. Today you'll be chatting with me, and in this channel you are going to be experiencing greatness. In this channel you are going to be chatting with me on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. So this channel is not for fun, it's just for documentation of how far I've come, how far I've gone in my trading career. Okay, today I'll be showing you on how I trade, on how I analyze the market. So before we proceed, I would like us to say a brief prayer by calling upon the Almighty, because we can't do anything without Him. So He is the Alpha and the Omega, and the beginning and the end. So let's proceed. Heavenly Father, King of Glory, the I am that I am, the unchangeable changer, O Lord Father, King of Glory, I commit this today analysis into your hands. May your name be highly be praised, because there is no other God except you. O Lord, Father, King of Glory, as you are about to proceed to this trading and analysis, O Lord, guide and protect us. O Lord, give us clarity to see the market, to see the in-depth of the market, so that we can know where we can exit and enter. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. Okay, guys, thank you very much for that brief prayer. It's very necessary. So, today we are going to be analyzing gold, and we'll be looking out for some things in the market. So, and those things I'll be listing it out here because I don't know how far you guys have gone or how you guys trade your do your thing. But here I'll be showing you how I trade. Okay, I'll be showing you what I know, and if you want to implement it in your, like, if you want to implement it by yourself, you can use it. So but here is for just educational purpose. Is if you can, fine. If you cannot, that's good. So, and please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you needing more of these videos. Actually, you'll be needing it because it's very necessary. I'll be dropping it weekly basis. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now we are going to proceed to the topic of the day and the processes by which I analyze the market, what I look out for in the market, what I expect to happen in the market. Okay, today now is 8th of July 2026. Excuse me. Today is 8th of July 2026, and this is my expectation on AUD USD. So, and we are going to start with some processes. I listed them out here, like we have range circle, we have external, internals, and the inducement and disruption. So each of these things now here have their rules and their criteria. So depending on the pairs that you want to implement it or apply it. So we're not going to be going through that processes, but I'm teaching you that if you want to learn, there are due processes for that. So, but for now, we are just analyzing. Like you are interacting with me, so you are chatting with me. So, okay. Now, first of all, we have to find our range circle. That's the number one thing on this list. Let me expand it if possible. It's not expandable. Okay. This what we are going to be looking out for in AED USD. Then at the end of the day, we know where we are heading to and what we expect to happen. So now we have number one in the list being range circle. So how do we find our range circle? They said according to the rules of this market structure or structure, you have to have three externals, three valid externals for this range to be valid. Are you getting me? you have to have three valid external. Please pay attention. Okay. Now we have first break of structure at the daily time frame. Please, when finding your range circle, you have to start at the daily time frame. So this is first break of structure, and this is the second break of structure. Here, this is second break of structure, and this is the third break of structure at the daily time. This is daily time frame. Yes. So now you now be asking, how will you know if this is valid or not? Are you getting me? That's most of you will be asking. How will you know that this range here is valid? Because after marking out your externals, now you now know if it's valid or not. So how will you now know if it's valid? That's the question most of us will be asking. As I said, for a range circle to be valid, you must have three consecutive externals. Please, I repeat, you must have three externals for a range circle to be valid. Okay. Now, to know if these externals are up to three, like inside one break of structure, like here now, you have three externals, here you have three externals. Are you getting me? So now, we now go down to 4 hour time frame. This is the 4 hour time frame. Okay. So now, are we going to find out if this has uh, three external inside this change of character? Because what we call this now is change of character. This daily time frame markout, we call it change of character. This is change of character. This one too is change of character. Am I correct? Then this last one here is also change of character. Okay, so these are change of character. We are supposed to mark it out at the daily time frame, but since we're already in 4 hour time frame, there's no need. But here is it. Are you getting me? A breakout that happens in the daily time frame is called a change of character. Please note, a breakout that happens in the daily time frame is called change of character. So the one that happens in the 4 hour time frame is called externals. Are you getting me? It's called externals. And the one that happens in 1 hour time frame is called internals. Are you getting me? So we are back to 4 hour time frame now to know if our range is valid. No, you have not verified our range yet. Are you getting me? What's that? You have not verified our range yet. So to know if this range now here is valid, we have to find out if we have three externals inside this change of character. Okay, so now we now mark out our first external inside this change of character. Please note, three consecutive externals makes one change of character. Are you getting me? So now we have marked out the first one. Okay, this is the second one here. Are you getting me? Is this correct? This is a valid external. I'll give you that. It has a SLQ, that's structural liquidity inside it. I know most of you will be asking what structural liquidity. Actually, if you want to know about that, come to my this thing. Text me on my email or even on any of my socials. Are you getting me? So, and also we have another external here. We have another external here. For external to be valid, it must have an internal inside it. So all these externals here now have internals inside it, being it has structural liquidity inside it. Are you getting me? For an internal to be valid, it must have structural liquidity. For internals to be valid, I'm not talking about external. For an external to be valid, it must have an internal. For an internal to be valid, it must have structural liquidity. Okay, so we have find out that this change of character here have three consecutive externals. It has three consecutive externals inside it. So we are moving down to the second change of character. Even though this one is not that obvious, like it's kind of confusing. You can see that, you can see it. It's kind of small and hard to notice or to observe. But here now, in this second phase of change of character, you have to see that the thing is very bold and noticeable. Okay, so now we have our first change of sorry first external. Yes, first external. Second external. Remember, for an external to be valid, it must have internal inside it. And if you look at where here now, this external has internal, being it has structural liquidity inside it. Are you getting me? So I'm not going into details. I'm not mentoring. We are sharing charts, and we are sharing like my review. I'm sharing my review. So and also we have another one here. Another one here being another external. That's one, two, three. And if you notice, all of them have structural liquidity. That's internals inside it. Okay. So we are moving down to the last but not the least. Last but not the least. So here is it. So inside this one now, we want to know if it have external inside it. Are you getting me? So this is not valid because it break it out. So this is not supposed to. This is not a valid. What do they call it? Internal. So we're going to start from here, or possibly we are going to start from here. This one valid. This one and these two. This is second external. So and the last but not the least, the third external. Please remember, for a change of character to be valid, that's daily time frame breakout, it must have externals inside it, three consecutive externals inside it. For an external to be valid, it must have three consecutive, two or more structural liquidity inside it. For an internal to be valid, it must have two or more structural liquidity inside it. Are you getting me? So now we have come to an understanding that this our range circle here is valid. So let's go back to the daily time frame to mark it out. So here in our daily time frame, we are going to mark this range as a valid range. Actually, I would love to tag all. I like doing neat work. I don't like stress. I don't like dirty something. So I'll tag all range. I'll just give it abbreviations, not the full writing. Range. Okay. Then we have already tagged this one. This one here is internal. Sorry, external, not internal. EST. You are going down to 4 hour time frame for a bold view and exploration. Yeah, we still have the second one. Have the second one here. We have external. And we have another one here. External. So this might take a little bit long, but I have to do it. I have to do it because so another one here. S EST, yes. EXT. Another one here. EXT. So don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to my videos. We are going to be reviewing all this, my any period of your choice. We drop it, we analyze it, we know the outcome, you know the where like what you see what I'm seeing you see what I'm seeing now in the charts. Like you see what I'm anticipating. I get me. Everybody have their own different views, but you will see what me I'm anticipating in the market. So if you like, you can join. If you like, don't like, you can just take it as a learning or just learn from it. So no knowledge is a waste. Are you getting me? Even though too much of knowledge is disastrous, but no knowledge is a waste. I'm being honest. But too much of it is very bad. Like very, very bad. Okay? We have now identified them by labeling them. I mean giving them tags. Are you getting me? This is our range circle. And this is our change of character. Are you getting me? And this is our um what do they call it? External. And here we have our externals. So there's no need going back and repeating what I've already said. So we have find out our range circle. We have identified our range circle. We have identified our range circle, identify our external and the internals. Now, we are now going to find our inducement and disruption. Let me add this thing here. This is my point of view. POI. PO. Point of interest. Sorry. My point of interest. Let me write it in full. Of interest. Point of interest. Okay. This is my point of interest. Are you getting me? So as we have identified our our range circle and other stuffs being internal, change of character, and external. We have not identified our internal, sorry. We have identified our range and external. So now we are moving down to okay, before that, sorry, I forgot to add something here. We have something that we call the transactional liquidity. We have transactional liquidity. I forgot to add it. I'm not going to write it in full, but just as you don't already know. Transactional liquidity, LIQ. This one too, LIQ. Then LIQ. So we have transactional liquidity. And this transactional liquidity is not meant to hold. Like it's not really that relevant if I should put it that way. But it's actually supposed to be there. Like it's supposed to be there. It's meant to be there. So now remember, I'm not mentoring you. I'm showing you what I have, my point of view, my point of interest in AED USD. So and also is a learning guide. I get me for those that want to use it to learn. So now, for a transitional liquidity to be valid, is a zone after. Okay, let me say. Okay, um, it's actually have little or no strength. I mean, it's sometimes price reacts on transactional liquidities. Are you getting me? Price do react. I'll be honest, it do react. So, in 4 hour time frame is where we identify transactional liquidity. Are you getting me? So, in 4 hour time frame, that's where we identify our 4 hour transactional liquidity. Sometimes, as I said, why is this English now? Sometimes, as I said, price do react. Not that it is going to hold, but after the reaction, it might pull back a little bit, then continue moving to its direction. So here is our transactional liquidities. Are you getting me? I'm going to mark out few, not all. So this is a transactional liquidity, and some people call it um, lowest lower high. Yeah, some people call it lower high. Are you getting me? So this is another one. This is another one here. This mouse is too sharp. And here is another one. And finally, here is another one. So all these things now are transactional liquidities. Are you getting me? All of them are transactional liquidities. And price is meant to clear all of them. That's to target the next range circle. Please note, please. Yes. So price is meant to clear these transactional liquidities. Are you getting me? But that will take months, like if possible, years to achieve that. The last time this range circle occurred was in 2020. It is that actually it's a far back, like February of 2026. Yes, 2026. That's when this range was created. Are you getting me? Imagine how long it took to even get three three externals. Are you getting me? Imagine how long it took to get three externals. So imagine for another range to form now, like for another range to form here, for another range to break all this thing now, all this, then give us another range. It will take a very long time. Are you getting me? For it to give you valid external self, it will take time. So I'm not anticipating that anytime soon. So but I just want you to have it at the back of your mind that there are something like that. This is not just a permanent range. Are you getting me? As it's moving now, as it don't form range now, because this range is valid, you can possibly create another one. Are you getting me? But it will take time. We have to be honest and realistic. So but these transitional liquidities are meant to be cleared. Sometimes remember it's do hold, but sometimes it does not. So if the highest it can do is just react. Are you getting me? It will just react to the to the zone, then it start going forward. So now we are going to go down to, we have identified our traditional liquidities, and I would also like to tag them. Are you getting me? I'll give it a tag. Remember, I choose neatness of my chart. So I want my chart to be clean. I mean clean. So we have another one here. Transactional. Transactional liquidity. Another one here. And finally. So we have identified our range, change of character, internal liquidity, and transactional liquidity. Now we are moving down to external liquidity, then transactional liquidity. Now we are moving down to internal liquidity. I get me. Remember, we came down all the way from daily time frame, then to 4 hour time frame. Then finally now we are going to 1 hour time frame. Okay? So I hope you observe how neat and sweet this chart is. Very sweet, like it's very cool. I get me. It's looking so beautiful, and I get me. So that's how I want yours to be too. So now we are looking out for our internal, where is that shit? For our internal liquidity. Yes. We're looking out for the fourth. Looking out for the fourth one being internal liquidity in our 1 hour time frame, and also inducement and destruction is also in the 1 hour time frame. So remember what I said, for a transitional liquidity to be valid, it must have structural liquidity. Please note, for a transitional liquidity to be valid, it must have structural liquidity inside it, at least two or more structural liquidity. It can have one, two, or more. But for it to be properly called, it must have two or more. So now we are in a 1 hour time frame. We're going to start way back. We are not going to start from the range. I get it. We are just going to start briefly from here. So I say it briefly from here. Now we have, okay, this is an external, right? Yes. Wait. Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? Sorry. Oh God. Sorry guys. Sorry. I'm really sorry. This change of character is another name for external. Hey, my bad. Oh God. Change of character can also be called external liquidity. Ah, chim. This is a internal. Ah, God. This is internal, please, not external. And I cannot go back and start doing all these things. But I'll do it sha. Internal. So the change of character will still be there, but I want you to have it in back of your mind that all these external now are supposed to be internals. Please, they're supposed to be internals. My bad. So the externals are supposed to be internals. Then this change of character are supposed to be change externals. Okay, and I cannot go back and start making all this. I mean, creating it. So first of all, we have our, this is not valid. This is not valid. This is not valid. This is not valid. Remove. Vermouth. think this is valid. That's making it three. Remember, these external are supposed to be internals, not externals. Please, please. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I won't do that mistake again. I'm just waking up, so I think that's the reason. I don't have any excuse, sha, but my bad. So these are supposed to be internals, okay? So now we have a valid internal here because it has SLQ inside it, that's structural liquidity inside it, okay? And here's another internal. Please, is internal, not external. It has another structural liquidity inside it. Are you getting me? I'm not going to come and be teaching you structural liquidity here. As I said, if you want to learn that, you have my email. My email is there. All my social media is there. My Instagram, my X account. You can write me anywhere. So, um, let me just give you a brief. We have um, dual and the social liquidity is divided into two. We have dual and series social liquidity. So, are you getting me? So you just have that at the back of your mind if you are coming to my DM. So we have structural liquidity. This one too have valid, and here too is valid. It's our structural liquidity and valid. Okay, valid. So remember, we're looking out for inducement and disruption. Please, these two are very important. I think that's it. That is why we even started from range. Are you getting me? But this is the final bus stop. Remember, this is my point of view of AUD Sorry, SAU USD. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I thank God for life. So, we are going to mark out our inducement and disruption. Okay, we're going to mark out our inducement. Remember, for an inducement to be valid, it must have two break of structure. Note, please note that for an inducement to be valid or disruption to be valid, so for a disruption to be valid, it must have two break of structures. Okay, it must have two break of structure. Then for the inducement is the last break of structure before the disruption. Oh God. Please guys, don't forget, like, subscribe to my videos. We are doing this on a weekly basis. I think 3 to 4 times in a week. Are you getting me? So join me. Let's do this together, guys. Please. So we have our first break of structure here. It is valid because it has structural liquidity inside it. It has structural liquidity. And someone will ask me which type of structural liquidity is this? This is a series structural liquidity. This is series. Okay. So and you have another one here. Another one here. Gosh. Some of this knowledge are paid though, but we are interacting, remember, okay? We are interacting. So if you want mentorship, you know where you can find me. So, but for now, we are just interacting, we are chatting, we are observing the market together. Okay, so this type of liquidity, SLQ, that social liquidity, is called series. Also, is not dual. This is not dual. Okay, this is not dual. So, for a disruption to be valid, it must have two break of structure. Okay, it must have two break of structure. Now we already have two of them, and as I said, for the destruction is the last break of structure before before the destruction. Okay, you already have our destruction here because we have two breaks of structure. So we have our destruction here. And as I say, the last break of structure before the destruction is our inducement. And here is it. Here it is. So let me tag them, please. Let me not, so I will not do that mistake that I did before. This is a inducement, and this is a destruction. Sorry, destruction. Supposed to be DST. Yeah. And this break of structure. Break of structure. And here is another break of structure. So that's one and two. So now, as we have find all these things out, we don't find all of them out. Like we don't find our inducements. Oh, wait, guys, wait. I just see something now. Gosh, damn. I just see something now that is. Oh, this is giving me. Okay, it's not valid. It's not valid. I thought this thing was valid. Like this break of structure was valid, but it's not. I don't think it's valid. No, no. It's not. It's not. It's not at all. It's not. But if it's valid there, but it's not. I don't think it's valid. It's not valid. So for now, this we have find out the structure of this market. Like the structure of this market, we have find it out. So now, as we don't find out that this market is bullish, are you getting me? It's bullish like this. Like the market, they bullish. So what are we supposed to know about inducement and destruction? Now we have find out our inducement and destruction. Now, these inducements and this destruction, once they are being taken out, I repeat, once these inducements are being taken out, like this now when they move and it breaks out, automatically we are selling. We are selling until this gives us another inducement. These two breaks bar and destruction, one and two, the inducement and destruction. The same thing keep on happening, like it keeps on continuously until it breaks our traditional liquidity and forms another range. Are you getting me? It is very simple and sweet. Okay, so now this market is bullish. Let's now look for entries. That's if there is any. As we don't find out, say this market they bullish like this now where it is so. It dey bullish. I'm sorry for using that pidgin language, but na Naija we be now. So I'm sorry for using that language again. um, we're looking for buys. Like we're looking for buys. So so I'm supposed to trade this, but this kind of not looking good because there is a liquidity here. Are you getting me? Assuming you say there is no liquidity here, this is a liquidity. So assuming you say there is no liquidity here, I would have traded this key level. Are you getting me? This key level, I would have traded it. In the sense, but let me just give you an illustration. I didn't say that I would take it, but I'm giving you an illustration. But if possible, eh, I find entry, fine and good. I get it. I'll post it in my social medias. But for now, these are my entry models. Are you getting me? But that will not be disclosed in this video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I get me. I'm really sorry. That's a personal something. So for now, I think I've tried. I don't tell you. I've detailed you on how gold is now. Gold is bullish. So please like and subscribe to my videos. Please, so like and subscribe for more videos. And again, tag or drop the pair that you want me to analyze for you or find out the direction for you. Just tag it. Okay. If you tag it, we analyze it just as we did this one. Being it indices, synthetic, any pair, just name it. I got you. Okay. So we are going to be back here tomorrow or Friday to analyze against Monday. So please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.